Right, I'm here. It's okay. I'm reacting to this big story. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host, Jan. I hope you lot are all doing well, my friends. I really do hope that not Marcus or Martin, the goalkeeper today, not Erling Haaland saga, on and on and on. An actual elite European footballer being heavily linked, well, Fabrizio Romano linked, which for me is heavily linked to the Chelsea Football Club. Breathe it in! I swear this will never happen again. Probably won't due to this transfer window. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by Football Therapy, the home of Chelsea news. We are, of course, today reacting in this video to Fabrizio Romano talking about Jules Kounde. Drop a like if you are excited. Chelsea are active in the transfer market. And of course, I'd urge you to subscribe if you're new, as we are very, very close to 130,000. And you, viewer, dear sweet viewer, can be the difference maker. We're going to talk about Jules Kounde, obviously this tweet here. I'm going to look at some of his stats and what he's good at, and where he plays, and yada yada yada, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. So, exclusive. Well, he said, this is an exclusive piece of information from Fabrizio, but he has been linked to Chelsea before. Let's have it right. I've done here on Football Therapy, I've talked about Jules Kounde being linked to Chelsea and how he prefers Chelsea over Tottenham Hotspur. Shock horror. Exclusive. Chelsea have opened official talks with Sevilla for Jules Kounde. He's the main target as centre-back. Main target for Chelsea. He's the main target. We know that. That's good, interesting, big, important information for Chelsea. Negotiations are ongoing to reach an agreement. It's gonna happen. Do we need a centre-back? I don't know. But it's a player. And it's exciting. Kounde is open to accept Chelsea as next clubs, as he wants Champions League football. Now it's up to the two clubs. Firstly, it's not just about coming to Chelsea for Champions League football. You're coming to Chelsea for the Champions League winners, mate. Why do you play in the Champions League? To hopefully win it. Who won it? Chelsea. Say it again now. Chelsea are the champions of Europe, friends. So of course he's open to it. Of course he's going to be open to it because we're the ruddy winners. Top of the tree. Top tier. The best. Yeah. Anyway. Jules Kounde. That's Khaleesi. Alright, here we go. He can play in both centre-back positions as well as right-back. Of course, he's played right-back for Les Bleus, the France, only so recently. So he's a very versatile young player, as you can see, only 22 years old. He's a Parisian born and bred. Yeah, main position centre-back. He's right-footed, and his contract ends in 3 years. So he's worth peas, basically. This is a serious transfer. This isn't dipping into the market. Excuse me while I burp. And finding someone who's out of contract, like, it's probably a good deal. They're looking at Kounde like he's a good player. He's someone we want. Look, his current market value here on Transfermarkt is £54 million. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But last summer I heard Andy Brassel talk about this just earlier on the Football Ramble podcast. He's a European football expert. He was saying, last summer when loads of people wanted Kounde, it was the release clause or nothing. And although there's still 3 years left on this deal, so that is, serious asset value, now they're, quote, by Brassel, very open to selling him. This looks like this transfer will happen somewhere. I think they want some peas, they want some money, and you can get it from Chelsea. Because, hot dog, we have money. Lots of the stuff. And you can have some if you give us Kounde, the footballer. So that's interesting. I'm going to look at some stats on FBref quickly as well and talk about that before I run down my opinion on this potential transfer. The main target, Chelsea's main defensive target. And remember, I don't know if he'll play wing-back, but he might play right centre-back and James stays at wing-back. But let's look at FBref quickly. Can you see all that? Right, cool. So, compared to other centre-backs, he does well for goals, even at 0.07. But your centre-backs don't score. He's in 91 and 90 1 for XG and non-penalty XG, which is, I mean, again, very, very low. You don't expect that from your defender. So let's go a bit more passing. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, let me move that down a little bit. Passes, 87. He's looking good, basically. Jeez, yeah, short passes, progressive passes, pass completion, 91. So he's basically one of the top boys for passing, and obviously from a Thomas Tuchel style of play, you want that, you know. So you want a very good passing defender. Pretty good for shot creating actions as well for a centre back. What is SCA? Completed live ball passes that lead to a shot attempt. Sounds good to me, guys. One thing that's really incredible is this 99 here, successful pressures. So ultimately, Chelsea really like pressing and counter-pressing under Thomas Tuchel. And seemingly, friends, he's really good at that. And yeah, he just looks really, statistically, he just looks really strong. So, exclusive, Chelsea have official talks for Sevilla. He's the main target. Maybe he's the main target. Well, you'd have to say a striker is the main target. But moving forwards, that is really positive, man. So yeah, take a deep breath in. Centre-backs. I'm still one of these people that are, you know, naturally excited Chelsea are being linked with a elite European player, regardless to what happens. But I'm still one of these people that perhaps subscribes to the concept of maybe we don't need centre-backs. I understand that both Christensen and Rudiger are on their last year, and certainly Christensen and Zuma had been linked with a move away. I don't know why Christensen had, because he's been absolutely elite for Chelsea. But maybe Chelsea still see something in Christensen they don't ultimately trust full time, and they see an opportunity to, I don't know, maybe make a few quid. I don't know, but like many Chelsea fans, I'm pretty happy with the defence, and I'm pretty happy with the defenders. Maybe Kurt Zouma is on the way out and going to be sold, even though he's recently done a video of Chelsea going, Chelsea is my home. You know, it's one of those heartwarming videos where you see smiley, happy Zouma and you're like, don't go, mate. I love you. Do you know what I mean? But whatever, you know, sacrifices must be made in the circle of life in football, especially a winning football club. So I get it. Maybe Zuma's sold. Maybe Azpilicueta can't do much game time anymore, but Reece James can fill in, but maybe not. But maybe Kounde can play both wing back and maybe right centre back, maybe left centre back down the middle. Do you know what I mean? There's not actually much cover for Antonio Rudiger when you move him out. Sure, Christensen plays in the middle and on the right more, you know, similarly Thiago Silva. So maybe Kounde is seen as one of these people that could play on the left. Well, I don't know what the plans are. I don't know what the sort of ethos, philosophy behind these moves is, but it's exciting because he's 22 years old. He starts for the world champions in France, and it's exciting. It's exciting. Exclusive from Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea are looking at Jules Kounde, and he's reportedly up for sale if you listen to other European experts talk about it. We've just had a quick look at the stats on FBref. He's very good at passing and pressures. So, let me know what you think. Comment down below, drop a like, friends, subscribe to help me get ever closer to that 130k mark. You're all beautiful people. Thank you very much. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.